So hello guys, whether you're watching this on live on twitch.tv/Amaz, which is my channel by the way, you should go and follow me right now, or you're watching this on YouTube, that is youtube.com/AmazHS, you should also watch me there. Welcome to Amaz's pre-preview of the new Hearthstone expansion. So not all the cards are released yet, but I figured that I will give you guys a first impression of what the cards are and what the cards do and what I think are the good ones and the bad ones and stuff like that. So we'll just quickly talk about this. And of course, once the whole set is revealed, we're still going to have our classic Amaz compendium, where I tell you guys all the best constructed cards in Hearthstone to craft and play, and also tell you the best arena cards to draft in arena. So you know, that's kind of me, dude. Alright, let's start with some Druid cards, shall we? Savage Striker is a 2-mana 2/3. A battle cry, deal damage to an enemy minion equal to your hero's attack. So basically cast Savagery, right? I think this card sucks. 2-mana 2/3 is good in arena, so you'll always pick this in arena because it has an extra upside. But this sucks, man. Like, I think it's because these 0 constructed play. You need to combo this with like Bite or Claw, or even the new Death Knight, like not new Death Knight, but you get what I mean, like the Druid Death Knight, right? But even then, it's not even that good. Like, I wouldn't even play this in a Druid deck. This, like, 2 drops is not what Druids want. Druids want to cheat stuff, like Wild Growth in turn 2. So I think this sucks. Ironhide Direhorn is also Druid. These are all Druid, by the way. For new keyword Overkill. So 7-mana 7/7 Beast. And Overkill some of the 5/5 Ironhide runs. And what Overkill is if you deal more damage than it is necessary to kill something, then the Overkill triggers. So for example, if you have a 7/7, you hit a 6/6, you didn't need to deal 6 damage to it, right? You deal 7 damage to it. So it was like overkilling it. And then you get an extra effect. So 7-mana 7/7 Overkill, get a 5/5. This is ridiculous in arena. Right, this card is ridiculous. Like, if your opponent has any semblance of a board, which they probably do, then you just kill their guy and get a 5/5. Like, this is ridiculous. In constructed, it's a little bit harder to use properly because, you know, cards that don't have a battle cry, like cards that require your opponent to play something, and you need to respond to that, is usually pretty hard to play correctly. So I'm assuming this is not really that playable in constructed. There is Witching Hour in constructed right now, but I don't think even that is good because you summon a beast, right? The Ironhide run is a beast, so it's hard to combo off after that. So yeah, I'm assuming it's not that good. And of course, yeah, Overkill only works when you attack with it, right? So if your opponent kills this with a 3/3 of a 4/4, then Overkill doesn't trigger. Of course, it only triggers when you attack. That should be a given. All right. Onwards, we have Spirit of the Raptor. Each class has a Spirit card. It's a 1-mana 0/3 that stealths to 1 turn. So all of these do that. So it's a 0 attack minion that stealths. What does it say? It says, after a hero attacks and kills a minion, draw a card. Okay. So it's kind of like a 1-mana 0/3 draw card in a sense. But you can also just play it normally and have nothing. And you know, it's kind of protected because it's stealth, right? I feel like this card is pretty bad. A 1-mana 0/3 draw card. And also, right now there are no cards that give your hero Wind Fury. So it's not like that there's Vorpal Blade in constructed. So I think this is just pretty bad. You only draw like a maximum card of one turn. It's a 1-mana 0/3. It's not going to be played. Predatory Instincts. For 4 mana, you draw a beast from your deck and double its health. Yo, this card is actually pretty bonkers if you think about it. Because, like, there's one card that's, like, this guy's best friend, right? Witchwood Grizzly. 4 mana, draw Witchwood Grizzly, and then you get a 5 mana 3/24. That's pretty ridiculous. That is pretty ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I can see this in combo Druid. Witchwood Grizzly, and also Chompy, right? Charged Devilsaur. That's just really good. Like 4 mana draw card is usually really bad, but it buffs what you're trying to do. So I think this is actually fine. This also draws Hydronos, that's true. Drawing Hydronos is not bad. So I think this card is reasonable. War Druid Low T. 3 mana 1/2 legendary. Choose one. Transform into one of 4 creatures. So the 4 creatures are holy shit. This is small. So there's oh god. What the okay. So there's a 3 mana 1/2 poisonous stealth. Okay, so that's kind of like a spooter. There's a 3 mana 1/4 spell damage +1. So Dalor Mage. This is Dalor Mage. There's a 4/2 rush, so pretty similar to the Druid card that's rush. And there's a 1/6 taunt, which makes Silverback Patriarch really sad. And then if you're playing wild, which is I don't know why you're playing wild, then you can more Druid loaded can be a 3 mana 4/6 taunt, rush, poisonous stealth, spell damage +1. Holy monkers. Okay, let's just forget about this. Alright. So is this card good enough? Yeah. That's so the worst case situation is the 3 mana 4/2 rush, right? 3 mana 1/6 taunt is pretty good too. Man, the poisonous is pretty good too. Spell damage 1 is also pretty good. Yeah, this is just a good card, right? In general, like it's the versatility of it is really good. Yeah. Yeah, this card is good. Alright. Spring Paw. 1 mana 1/1 rush. Add a 1/1 links with rush to your hand. Wait, what? Wait, this card is bonkers. 1 mana 1/1 rush. Add a 1/1 rush to your hand. Now, this card is obviously good. Right? Man, like, I don't know. How does get the best 1-drops? This is good. This is good. 1/1 that can attack immediately. It's like a Stone Touch Boar. Obviously, it can't go face. Which hunters really like going face. But the fact that you get another one means they can do some dumb stuff. Yeah, I think this card is good. This card seems good. Baited Arrow. 5 mana, deal 3 damage, and if you overkill something, summon a 5/5. So it's like a 5/5. Okay, wait. It's like a 5 mana 5/5 deal 2 damage, right? Because if you deal 3 damage, you don't get the 5/5. So it's either deal 3 damage or 5/5 deal 2 damage. That seems pretty good. The fact that this can go face is really good. This seems like an arena card. Yeah, this is a really good arena card. Not playable constructed. There's no way. Like, how is this playable constructed? You have to be able to kill something of your own for it to be good. And the only card that you want to kill from your own board right now is Devilsaur Egg. And Devilsaur Egg is 3 health, so you can't even trigger the overkill. Now, this is like a really good arena card. Revenge of the Wild. Summon your beast that died this turn. Well, I guess we saw the combo for the rush cards. Revenge of the Wild. Summon your beast that died this turn. This card has so much combo potential, right? You trade off your Savannah Highmane and then you get a 2 mana Savannah Highmane. This card, it seems a little ridiculous. Also works with Unleash the Hounds. Also works with Deathstalker Rexar, right? So you can craft your custom beast and then have your custom beast come back. This card seems pretty good. Obviously, it doesn't do anything if you're from nothing. But so is Feign Death, right? Like, dude, Feign Death was so insane. Like, in the late expansions because there was so much synergy of it, right? So it feels like a Feign Death kind of thing, where like it can get really busted really fast. Yeah. And dude, if you ever have like something stick on the board, then your opponent has to be like, oh shit, if I don't trade the beast right now, then Revenge of the Wild can happen or something like that, right? Yeah. Alright. I actually really like the Mage cards. The Mage cards are interesting because they all affect the hero power. Alright, so Daring Fire Unit, 1 mana 1/1. Your next hero power this turn deals 2 more damage. So think of this as like a 3 mana 1/1 that deals 3 damage, right? That's insane. That's actually insane if you think about it. It's a 3 mana 1/1 that deals 3 damage. Blazing Torch was a 3 mana spell that deals 3 damage. This card is good. This card is insane. I think this card is gonna be playable in every format. We're gonna see more support for this too later. Arcanosaur, 6 mana 3/3. If you play the Elemental last turn, deal 3 damage to all other minions. So it's kind of like a scuffed Dustbreaker. But the good part about this is that you can set it up in a sense, right? You can play a 5-mana elemental, so probably something like I'm burning up or something like that. And then you can play this up the board. Man, turn 6 to do this effect is kind of awkward. I'm not really, yeah, this is kind of like, I don't think elemental decks are going to be that good. Elemental decks were not even a thing in Mage right now, so this is a pass. Spirit the Dragonhawk, 2-mana 0/3. As stealth for 1 turn, as with all spirits. Your hero part also targets adjacent minions. Yo, dude. Yo. So, you can play this on turn 2, and then turn 3, you deal 3 damage to all enemy creatures. By the way, this sticks around. So it's like, whoa. Dude. Mage hero part deck. Hello? That's pretty good. Pyromaniac. 3-mana 3/4. Whenever your hero power kills a minion, draw a card. This is really good in Arena, obviously. Probably not good in Constructed. In Constructed, this requires, like, your hero power to actually work in a sense, right? So, like, I don't think this is going to make it in Constructed. If there was a hero power deck in Constructed, then maybe. But this looks pretty bad in Constructed, honestly. Blast Wave. For 5 mana, deal 2 damage to all minions. And Overkill, add a random mage spell to hand. So I'm assuming that this doesn't trigger off multiple creatures. If you overkill something, then you get a random mage spell. If you overkill a board full of 1/1s, you still only activate this once, right? Because otherwise it's ridiculous. What? Wait, what? It does trigger off multiple? Wait, are you guys... Wait, does it? Does it? No. It triggers off multiple? Oh, in the reveal video it does? Okay, then this card is ridiculous. Wait, this card is actually stupid then. What the hell, man? This card is stupid then. It's a 5-mana Consecration that draws you like 2, 3, 4 cards maybe even. Alright, this is auto pick in Arena. Because what the hell? Right, this is actually auto pick. This is actually a memory constructed play. Holy shit. This is insane. You can only kill overkills only 1 health. Yeah, but it's a 5-mana Consecrate. At worst. Nah, this is insane. This card has to be bonkers, right? Like, the fact that you can actually draw more than 1 card with this is insane. Honestly, if this only draw you that 1 card, I think this is already pretty good. But it can draw you multiple, that pushes it over the top. Alright, 7-mana 4/4 Janalai, Dragonhawk. If your hero part dealt 8 damage this game, summon Ragnaros the Firelord. So obviously you're not gonna play this as a 7-mana 4/4. This is a 7-mana 4/4 that summons Ragnaros. That's insane. That's actually insane. The fact that you can just play 2 Daring Fire Eaters, and that makes it to a hero part already deals 6 damage, right? So you play this, deal 3, you play this, deal 3, that's already 6. So you only need to deal 2 more damage for you to get a 7-mana 4/4 that summons Ragnaros? Dude, that's insane. Like, this actually might even be better than Ragnaros, because you get a 4/4 and it's 7 mana. No, this card is bonkers, man. This is really good. Amaz. Crip and Trump are fighting each other because of this. Trump says it's bad, and Crip says it's really good because it's a 5-mana spell. Well, then I guess Crip is pretty smart. And then Trump is, well, dude. Trump's reviews are always all over the place, okay? Dude, he rated all the Warlock cards 1-star because Warlock was unplayable. What kind of a review is that? Dude, I remember him rating all the Warlock cards 1-star because he was like, oh, I guess Warlock is not playable. 1-star. Oh, Dreadlord? 1-star. Because Warlock is a bad class. I mean, come on, like, that's actually just, like, what the hell, dude? Alright. Hexlord Malakras, 8 mana 5/5. Add a copy of your opening hand to your card, except this card. What? So going second is actually better? Because if you go second, you get 4 cards. If you go first, you only get 3 cards? That's so weird. That's such a weird effect. Okay, well, that's a thing. But then, if you think about this, it's an 8 mana 5/5 that draws you 3 or 4 cards, right? That has to be abusable somehow. And the fact that this could go over your deck list is so good. Yo, this is actually better than you think, because you can actually have like the 3rd copy of a card or 4th copy of a card, right? How does your opponent play around with that shit? Imagine Hearthstone Malacrass and your opening hand is like 2 of these. 2 Daring Fire Eaters. You get 2 more. No, this card is good. This card is good. 8 mana 5/5 is pretty tiny. But think of this as like Ancient of Lore, right? Back when Ancient of Lore was a 7 mana 5/5 draw 2 cards, it was bonkers. This is an 8 mana 5/5 that draws 3 to 4 cards. Yeah, that's good. So it copies your opening hand. And obviously you don't want this in your opening hand because it doesn't copy itself. Because otherwise you can go infinite, right? So, yeah. Alright, also Paladin cards. Timeout. For 3 mana, your hero is immune until your next turn. So it's an ice block immediately. Ice block for Paladin. That you have to... It's only that turn. Well, if there is OTK Paladin, then this card is good. But, currently there is no OTK Paladin. The only OTK Paladin is Galvadon. So you could play this in Galvadon. But Galvadon was never really a deck that really got there. So, this is just whatever, right? You just have to keep in mind that OTK Paladins, whenever they're a thing, that this is ridiculous. Oh! Death Knight Paladin. Death Knight Paladin is OTK. So, this is playable then, I guess. And it is just an OTK deck, right? Like, you're not going to play this in anywhere else. Like, not even in Control Paladin. Control Paladin, you can just play healing cards. Right? That's just better. Spirit of Tiger. Stealth for 1 turn. After you cast a spell, summon a tiger of stats equal to its cost. This is really good in Arena. Are you kidding me? You're saying that if you cast Consecrate, you get a 4/4. Avenger Wrath, you get a 6/6, and so on. Spike Steed, you get a 6/6. This is obviously ridiculous in Arena, and you know when it's ridiculous because if you have a lot of spells, it's ridiculous. Is this constructor playable? Like, dude, imagine. Okay, just imagine if you have 2 of these. If your turn 8 is play Spirit, and then your turn 9 is play like, oh, I don't know, like a 6, like double Blessing of Kings or something, or Dino Size. Then you get 2 8/8s and you get a 10. Man, okay, this has a big potential to be ridiculous. Okay, I don't think you shrug off this card. The fact that it's like a recursive, it's a recursive thing. Like, it doesn't happen just once. So, for example, the Druid Totem, right? It happens just once, right? After your hero attacks and kills a minion, draw a card. So you only draw 1 card a turn. This is like, the Paladin one is a bit better. Because it happens on all your spells. It's not just like a one-time thing. It's multiple things per turn. I would have shrugged this off. This is pretty good. Zandalari Templar. 4 mana 4/4. If you restore 10 health this game, it gives +4/+4 in taunt. So it's a 4 mana 8/8 taunt. Oh man, we're getting bigger and bigger. This card kind of sucks. If you restore 10 health this game, how is that even possible? I don't like this card. This card kind of sucks. How do you heal yourself? Wait, isn't there a new Paladin Legendary that lets you heal? Yeah, okay, we'll look at the next card to see if it's playable. But this card, at face value, is pretty unplayable. Next, Feraki Battle Axe, 5 mana 3/3. Overkill, give a minion in your hand +2/+2. So if you hit a 2 health minion or lower, then you get a +2/+2 buff. This is like Assassin's Blade, right? So this is just relegated to Arena. I don't think this will not be playable in Constructed. There's no way. There's no way this is playable in Constructed. Things that require your opponents to do something for your deck to work is unplayable, right? Yeah, this is unplayable Constructed. This is really good in Arena. Immortal Prelate. 2 mana 1/3. When it dies, shuffle this into your deck. It keeps any enchantments. When this dies, you shuffle this exact thing into your deck. This has to be OP, right? So, first of all, it doesn't... You're not fatiguing, right? That's already a big plus. Not being able to fatigue. The second part of this is pretty good. Like, you can just keep it, like, just put stuff on it, and then you always have, like, a 2 mana Like, imagine you pick Spiker Steed on it, right? So you always have a 2 mana 3/9 Spiker Steed minion. Man, this has to be good. Put some card draws in it. Put some card draws in your Paladin deck, and this becomes pretty good. Yeah, this card is good. I like this. So then, yeah, Silence meta might be back. I don't know. Every time someone says that a card is bad because of Silence, it's wrong. Because Silence is not in the game. What card is Silence, right? Like, Silence is not in the game, guys. Like, just don't worry about the Silence effect. This card is just good. A new challenger ... For 7 mana, discover a 6-cost minion, summon it with Taunt and Divine Shield. Okay, this is the best Arena card. There's no way this card is not insane in the Arena. Summon a 6-cost minion, give it Taunt Divine... So it's a 6/6 Taunt Divine Shield, at worst. Right? Okay, sometimes you might get something bad, but... Holy shit, what if you get something good? Like, dude, what if you get something good? No, this is insane in Arena. It's bonkers. In Constructed, this might see play of the Tiger, right? Like, imagine if you played the Tiger Totem. I'm just gonna name these totems because, like, whatever. Like, 7 mana the spirits. Imagine if you played this, and then next turn is not stealthed anymore, but then you just play this. You get a 7 mana 7/7, and you get a 6-cost Taunt Divine Shield. That's pretty good. Wait, that's actually pretty good. It's also Discover. No, this card is playable. Holy shit. Spirit Paladin might actually be tier 1. This actually looks really, really, really good. Just by looking at this. Okay, so this is the legendary that I was talking about. High Priest Decal. 3 mana 3/4. Convert all but 1 of your hero's health into armor. So basically it makes it so that you can overheal yourself, right? If you have 30 health, you now have 1 health and 29 armor. So then you can heal yourself and then probably proc something like, you know, the Sandalari Templar or something like that. So you can heal yourself and stuff like that. I think this is, at the end of the day, it's kind of cute. It's kind of too cutesy. I don't think this is that good. Like, it's a 3 mana 3/4 legendary, right? So, like, it can't be that good. I think this is whatever. I don't think this is good. I don't think Healadin is ever going to be a thing. Shivala the Tiger. 25 mana. What the hell? 7/5 Beast. Divine Shield, Rush, and Lifesteal. Okay, that's a lot of text. Divine Shield, Rush, Lifesteal. So it's a 7/5 that deals 7 damage to a minion. And it's Lifesteal. Cost 1 less for each mana you spend on spells. Cost 1 less for each mana you spend on spells. Okay, first of all, you have to remember the golden rule in Hearthstone. Any card that can cost 0 is always OP, right? Remember? Molten Giant, Arcane Giant, Innervate, Dream Petal Florist. Basically, any card that costs 0. What's that card called? Corridor Creeper was played until it got nerfed. Arcane Tyrant is played in Druid. So, once again, the potential for any card to be 0 mana is ridiculous. Okay? So, I'm not gonna shrug this off immediately. 25 mana means that you have to cast something like double Spiker Steed, maybe the new 7 mana card. So if you cast 2 of these 7 mana cards and double Spiker Steed, that's already good enough. And you get a 0 mana 7/5 Divine Shield, Rush, Lifesteal. Nah, this is playable. This is just playable. That sounds super doable to me. Because you're still doing stuff, right? Like, it's not like you're playing Spiker Steed and you're doing nothing. You're still spending 6 mana to do something. And it's playable. Ooh. It's Priest time. Seance. For 2 mana. Oh, Seance is unplayable in Magic, by the way. So let's see if it's playable in Hearthstone. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Okay. This is like super combo fest, right? Dude, Lyra and double Radiant Elemental is already a thing. So you can Seance a Lyra back to your hand. Wait, 1 second. Let me think about this. If you have the Lyra combo, right? You can Seance a Lyra and a Radiant, and even if your opponent clears your board, you can still do it again next turn. This doesn't add any enchantment, so it's not like insane, like, you know, the Test Subject Priest. 2 mana draw a card. I feel like that priest always has 2 mana draw a card. That's like kind of weird. But no, this has to be playable, man. This has to be playable. Some weird stuff. It's convert, but on your own minions. Alright, the priest. This is Spirit of the Dead. 1 mana 0/3, stealth for 1 turn. After a friendly minion dies, shuffle a 1-cost copy of it into your deck. This combos with the legendary that we're just gonna look at now. The Dead Guy. 7 mana 7/7. Battle Cry. Draw 1-cost minions from your deck until your hand is full. So that's basically a combo, right? You want your things to die, and then this basically tutors up everything, and then you're basically insane, right? Keep in mind that the 1-cost copies don't have reduced stats. So if you shuffle something like, I don't know, like a Lyra, it becomes a 1 mana 3/5 Lyra. That's pretty good, man. This has to be playable. Man, Prince is always gonna be like the freaking combo class or something. That seems pretty fun though. Grave Horror. 12 mana, 7/8, taunt, cost 1 less for each spell if you cast this game. Okay, this is playable. Immediately, this is playable. Why is this not a Grave Giant? That doesn't make sense. Just make it an 8/8. What the hell? Why does it have to be Grave Horror? Just make another giant, dude. Once again, guys, this is OP. I keep telling you, 0 mana cards are always OP. This is one of the better cards in expansion, for sure, right? It's an Arcane Giant that's just for priests that has taunt. Okay? That's OP. Imagine if you play this with Lyra too. Yeah, this is OP. Surrender to Madness. 3 mana. Spell. Destroy 3 of your mana crystals. Give all minions your deck +2/+2. Spell version of Prince Keleseth. But you destroy 3 of your mana crystals? Isn't that a yikes? Destroy 3 of your mana crystals. That's a lot of mana crystals to destroy. Holy shit. That is a lot of mana crystals. Alright, so I think the only way to play this is like a combo. It's like a combo thing. You want to play this on turn 10, and then you don't want to do anything. You would play another one on turn 10, and then you want to do a lot of card draw, and then you want to combo with something. I don't know. This doesn't seem good to play on turn 3. I think if you play it on turn 3, you're doing it wrong. You have to play this on like turn 10 or something. But then how do you guarantee that minions are going to be in your deck? Okay, it has to be something weird, like, you know, shuffle 1-cost copies of your card into your deck and then give this +2/+2. But even then, why do you need to give it +2/+2? Alright, I'm gonna say this is unplayable. I can't see this happening. Even with this thing, or even with just like natural turn 3, I can't see this happening. Okay, we talked about this is Pepe God the Dead. Princess Talanji. 8 mana 7/5. Summon all minions from your hand that didn't start in your deck. Whoa. Okay, so you're telling me that if I Thought Steal and then play this, then I just get to basically dump my hand? It's pretty cool. This is I feel like this is also not too playable. You see, the problem with this is that it relies on your opponent's deck. Like, oh, it does work with Seance too. Yeah, it does work with Seance. Right? Choose a minion, add a copy, so the copy didn't start with your deck. Yeah, it is a little better if you actually do it with like not your minions, like not your opponent's minions. So I guess it doesn't really have Thought Steal. You have to do something different with it, like Basmati, the Dead, with with Spirit of the Dead or something like that, Seance or something. It just, you can't rely on your opponent's minions. This is playable then. Never mind. This is playable. I think this is fine. Alright. Real time. Walk the plank for 4 mana. Destroy an undamaged minion. So it's a cheaper Assassinate. 4 mana, destroy undamaged minion. Obviously insane in Arena, right? You don't need to talk about it. Destroy an undamaged minion. Would you play Assassinate when it's 4 mana? Yeah. Mech Cthulhu Activator? It's not 3 mana. Preparation is -3. Yeah, I don't know about that. I guess you can get coins and stuff, but this seems kind of whatever. Spirit the Shark, the broke one. 4 mana 0/3. Stealth for 1 turn. Your minions battle cries and combos trigger twice. Who knows what secrets we'll uncover? So it's basically Brand Bronzebeard, right? This has to be good, right? There has to be something ridiculous you can do with this. It also activates off combos. This has to be somewhat okay. Cards like these have like such a big upside that it's probably gonna be good. Probably gonna be good. Raiding Party, 3 mana, draw 2 pirates from your deck, and combo add a weapon. So 3 mana, draw 2, or if you combo this, 3 mana, draw 3. This is a highly aggressive card, because pirates are already pretty aggressive, right? So face, does face Rogue want to play a Arcane Intellect? I don't remember Rogues having good weapons. I'm gonna put this as unplayable. But there might be some new pirates or some new weapons that make it good. It's good for Kingsbane. Oh shit, it is good for Kingsbane. Holy shit, it draws exactly a weapon, right? Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, Kingsbane Rogue, I can see that. Okay, never mind. I think this is fine then. Kingsbane Rogue. Might be a thing. 6 mana Cannon Barrage. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Okay, so 3 mana Ragnaros. 3 damage Ragnaros. Repeat for each of your pirates. Oh no, Patches is not in the game anymore. There's no Patches. That's a thing, I guess. But imagine if you have 7 pirates and then you play this. Dude, that's kind of ridiculous. It's like super arcane missiles. You do need to have 3 pirates for this to be good, because otherwise you're playing greater arcane missiles, right? So you do need at least 3 pirates. Yeah, I guess this is... I'm not really big on pirates right now. I'm just gonna shrug this off for now. Gurubashi Hypemon. Hypemon. That sounds like a Digimon, dude. 7 mana 5/7. Battlecry. Discover a 1/1 copy of a Battlecry minion. It costs 1. That's very specific. So it's a what's it called? It's a what's that shaman spell called? Blazing Invocation. But instead you get a 1 mana 1/1. Wait. Doesn't this go infinite? You can discover itself and it just keeps on going. It can discover itself, man. I think this is fine. So you're basically playing a little Battlecry minion. This is fine, right? A little bit better with Shadow Step and stuff because you can get the minion back. So this is pretty good in Arena. In Constructed, this is probably not going to be played because it's 7 mana 5/7, random effects. Yeah, it's not going to be played in Constructed. Growl the Shark. Oh god, look at this shark guy. 5 mana 2/2, Battlecry. Eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats. So random minion in your deck gets eaten. Death Rattle, add it to your hand. Omega Law. This is actually pretty good. This is actually a big minion that draws your cards. So it's like a super loot hoarder. But it also puts it on a minion, right? So like, I don't know, you just put like Test Grey Mane in your deck and it's a 5 mana 8/8 that when it dies, add it to your hand. This is ridiculous. Man, you can really kind of work around. This is insane. Because you can kind of like fix your deck to be like something like this. Imagine this in Miracle Rogue, right? You only have like 2 Gadgetans or something like that. 2 Gadgetan Auctioneers, and then you play Growl the Shark. It's like a 3rd copy of Gadgetan Auctioneer. Nah, this has to be good. This has to be good. This is ridiculous. Captain Hook Tusk. A pirate. 8 mana pirate? Holy shit, that's expensive. 8 mana 6/3 pirate. Summon 3 pirates from your deck. Give them Rush. Holy shit. Okay, this is OP. The reason this is OP is because... Remember a card that's like this? That was really good. Onward, friends! To Adventure. 9 mana 5/5. What was this name called again? Yeah, the card that recruits a 1 attack, 2 attack, and 3 attack minion. So, like, this has to be good. I can't see this not being good. If there's a pirate deck, this is good. If all the pirates suck, then this is not good. Right? It really depends on if there's a pirate deck. O card? Yeah, it's O card, right? Yeah, it's O card for pirates. Alright, Shaman. Totemic Smash. Smash or Pious? 1 mana, deal 2 damage, and then overkill summon a basic totem. This can go face. Huh. There might be a lot of damage for Shamans. Because, like, once again, remember that Shamans have spell power, right? They can always get a spell power totem. So this is always a little better than you think. 1 mana deal 3 damage is a lot. And also it doesn't overload you. Now this is playable. This is definitely playable. It also summons a basic totem. It doesn't say, doesn't duplicate it. So if you have, you can actually summon another spell power totem. If you already have a spell power totem, yeah, this is good. This is fine. Reign of Toads. 6 mana, summon 3/2/4 Toads of Taunt, overload 3. So this is Omega Spirit Wolves. Feral Spirits, right? This is like even better than that. Oh my god, this is gonna be so stupid. Dude, I would hate playing against this card. 3 of these Taunt guys? Oh my god, that's so annoying. No, this has to be playable. This is ridiculous. It's above the curve. They all have taunt, so the opponent has to deal with it. Yeah, this is good. Lickum. 2 mana, 1/3. Has +2 attack while you have overloaded mana crystals. This is actually insane. This reminds me of Spirit Claws, but better. Yeah, this is really good. The reason is because if you play Lightning Bolt, you have an overloaded mana crystal, right? You still have an overloaded mana crystal next turn. Am I reading this correctly? So if you cast Lightning Bolt, Lickum is buffed for 2 turns. It's buffed for the turn you play it, and it's buffed for the next turn as well. Right? That's insane. This is insane. I'm gonna be licking a lot of things. I'm gonna be licking all my opponents if Shaman is good. It's a 2 mana 3/3 weapon. Now this has to be good. It's like a better Spirit Claws. Spear of the Frog. 3 mana 0/3 stealth for 1 turn. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. So you cast Lightning Bolt, you get a... What? What? If you cast a Hex, you get a Volcano? This card sucks. This card is actually just trash. No way, right? Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. Can't see this happening. It is a card draw though. Like play a spell, draw a card. So it's like a 3 mana auctioneer in a sense. Oh, this kind of looks a little awkward. What about... There was a Miracle Shaman before. Right? Remember the Malagos Shaman that I played? With Ancestor's Call? Is Ancestor's Call still in the game? There has to be some janky stuff, man. This is a jank card. You can't play this in a normal deck. No way. It has to be some janky stuff, man. Alright. Next up. Big Bad Voodoo. 2 mana. Give a friendly minion Death Rattle, summon a random minion that costs 1 more. Okay. So it's kind of like Unstable Evolution that got... Unstable Evolution your dude when it dies. This is insane in Arena. This has got to be insane in Arena. Right? You put it on something, and then you just get a bigger minion. Now this is insane in Arena. In Constructed... I don't see this happening in Constructed. There's just too many things that need to go correctly. Oh! Jiggling Inventor is 7 mana right now, right? You put this on Jiggling Inventor, and you get an 8-drop. No, I don't think this is good in Constructed. Haunting Visions. 3 mana, it's still a Shaman spell, right? The next spell you cast this turn costs 3 less, discover a spell. The next spell you cast this turn costs 3 less. Discover a spell. What? This is insane in Arena, right? This is obviously just insane in Arena. Constructed. What do you do? I mean, you can spell sling with this pretty well. Oh, okay, this makes the frog a little better, but still, I think the frog's still pretty bad. There has to be some weird stuff, man. This has to be something weird for it. Things that say the next spell costs 3 less makes it so that you can cast it for 0 mana. 0 mana cards are OP. This is a janky one, man. This doesn't really make sense to me. This card has to be good, right? I don't know. This card is really good or really bad. There's no middle ground for this shit. Zentimo! 3 mana 1/3. That's the legendary shaman one. Whenever you target a minion of a spell, it also targets adjacent ones. This is ridiculous. Wait, this is ridiculous, man. Okay, so your lightning bolt becomes triple lightning. Your hex becomes triple hex. Holy shit! Your hex becomes triple hex. That is insane. Okay, that's insane already. And that's not even counting the spells that you can cast on your own minions, right? You can Zentimo and Unstable Evolution. Evolve 3 minions at a time. And you can like put stuff on it. You can Big Bad Voodoo or whatever. This card is good. This card has to be good. I can't see this not being good. No, this is insane. This is insane! This card is good. Okay, onwards. To Warlock. 3 mana 2/6 Reckless Dire Troll has taunt. Okay, so 3 mana 2/6 taunt, bigger. Battle card, discard your lowest cost card. Oh, discard mechanic is back. Oh my god. Yeah, Disco Zoo is like a thing, right? Wait, no. The Karazhan is out. So the Silver Golem is out. Okay, I'm not really sure. Let's try and convince me for more discard stuff. What is this? 1 mana Grim Rally. Destroy a friendly minion. Give your minions +1/+1. Destroy a friendly minion. Give your minions +1/+1. This is pretty good. Wait, this is pretty good. Cause like, it's kind of like Dark Pact, right? Where you can like, dude, this is insane in Zoo. You kill your own egg, and then your whole board gets +1/+1. So not only are you doing something positive or killing your own minion, you get a cheaper Path of the Wild. It's kind of like it's kind of like a Jade Lotus, right? Mark of the Lotus. No, this card has to be good. I can't see this card being bad. This card is good. Shriek. 1 mana deal. Wait, 1 mana discard your lowest cost card again. So still a lot of discard outlets. Deal 2 damage to all minions. So this is a control card? 1 mana deal 2 is a... Wow, that's very cheap. Wait, isn't that card still in the game? Hey, what's that card's name? The 2 mana 2/2. Whenever you discard it, add it back to your hand. +2/+2. What's that card called? The bug. Clutch Mother, yeah. Clutch Mother Zavas. If you have Clutch Mother Zavas, you can always play these things. Oh wait, what? If you have 2 Shrieks, the Shriek discards the Shriek. That's awkward. But is it really that bad at that point? Man, 1 mana deal 2 damage is very good. I wouldn't shrug this off just yet. Let's see what other discard outlets there are. Spirit of the Bat, 2 mana 0/3. After a friendly minion dies, give a minion in your hand +1/+1. After a minion dies, give a minion in your hand +1/+1. This does not seem good. This does not seem good. Why is it in your hand? This does not seem good. I can't really buy this. Well, the thing is, like, there are some minions that summon better stuff. Like, Doubling Imp is still in the game. There's obviously Slaves. So giving them, like, +1/+1 is pretty good. But isn't Prince Keleseth just better? Nah, Prince Keleseth is just better. Soul Warden. 6 mana 6/6. Battlecry. Add 3 random cards to discard this game to your hand. Okay, well, you get your discard outlets back. That means you can play these janky cards. This is reasonable. Okay, so kind of seeing the discard shell right now. It's kind of coming to me. It's very expensive. This might even be better than Handlock. So you can use your Soulfires a little bit easier, right? The problem with Soulfire is that in Control Lock, sometimes you can't play it, right? But you can play it now, so it's It's reasonable. Void Contract. 8 mana, destroy half of each player's deck. This is playable. Why is this playable? Because it destroys combo decks. It's simple as that. It's as simple as that. Snap it. Destroy half of each player's deck. This is playable. You think it's not playable? It's playable. It's really difficult to beat combo decks in Hearthstone because there's no discard your opponent's hand. There's no discard your opponent's deck. Right? It's a very specific effect. So this is playable. High Priestess Tekiliki. 4 mana 3/4 taunt. Lifesteal. Okay. When you discard this, add 2 copies of it to your hand. Alright, more discard stuff. Dude, I really want discard lock to be good, but at the end of the day, because discard is random, you have to be a bit problematic. The new cards are not really random though. The new cards actually discard a specific card. Right? Discard your lowest cost card. But still, I'm still not sold yet. Hick the Bats. 8 mana 1/1. 8 mana 1. Oh my god, there's an 8 mana 1/1 now. Oh my god, there are 1/1s all the way from 0 mana to 8 mana now. God damn it. Fill your board with copies of this minion. So this is obviously really bad if you can't buff it. So you need to buff this with like, you know, the new Spirit Bat. Honestly, buffing this with Kelesif is already pretty good. You know, it's reasonable. Man, Evolve Shaman nerf is what I say to this. Overlord's Whip. Wait, we're on to warrior cards now. Overlord's Whip. 3 mana 2/4. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. Why does Blizzard keep on making these cards? These are not good effects. Remember there was a 1 mana 1/3? Deal 1 damage to your minion when you play it? It was like a metal thing. It's like a metal golem or something. These are not good cards, man. You do not want to whip your own minions. That's just bad. How is this a common? What the hell? I mean, it's a 3 mana 2/4 weapon, which is still pretty good. So you can just play this as a weapon and not play anything else. But nah, this is not good. Ember Scale Drake, 5 mana 5/5. If you're holding a dragon, gain 5 armor. So it's a shield maiden for dragons. Well, I guess if you're playing dragon deck, you want to get to the late game, so I guess this is fine. Pretty uninspiring. 6 mana Heavy Metal. Summon a random minion of cost equal to your armor, up to 10. So this is a Spiteful Summoner. 0 mana Spiteful Summoner that summons the thing depending on how much armor you have instead. So it's a 6 mana, make a 10 drop. Right? You're not going to want to play this anywhere else. That's good. 6 mana, make a 10 drop is good. So it's kind of like a quest. It's a mini quest. You want to gain a lot of armor and then do this. This is fine. I think this is fine. And this is reasonable. Yip? It's kind of like a Yip. But Yip, you get a minion. I can see this being played. Honestly, I can see this being played. This is unplayable in constructed. In arena, I mean. There's no way you can play this in arena, right? Yeah, it's close to 0% chance you can play this in arena. Smolder Thorn Lancer. For 3 mana, you get a 3/2. If you're holding a dragon, destroy a damaged enemy minion. So, well, okay, so the new expansion, warriors are going to be dragons, I guess. So if you're holding a dragon, cast Execute. That's pretty good. 3 mana, 3/2 cast Execute? That's pretty good. Right? Yeah, this can't be bad. Yeah, this has to be good, man. Self-Thrace. 6 mana 4/4. Overkill, you may attack again. Dude, this is the new Fool's Bane. Yeah, this is actually just a new Fool's Bane. Because Fool's Bane is 3 attack, right? Overkill means you have to actually kill a 3 health minion. This can go face though, which is actually pretty good. 6 mana 4/4 is a lot of stats. No, I see this being played. I see this being played. 4 durability is a lot of durability. 4 attack is a lot. You think this is Assassin's Blade, but like 4 attack is way better than Assassin's Blade. Nah, I think this is good. Oh, you can combo with Heroic Strike too. That's cute. Alright, War Master Vuno. War Master Vuon. Vuon. 4 mana 4/3. Battlecry, copy all dragons in your hand. 4 mana 4/3. Copy all dragons in your hand. That's good. 4 mana 4/3, draw a lot of cards, but you draw specific cards. Now this has to be good, right? This has to be good. I can't see this not being good. This has to be good. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Okay, let me drink some water first. Alright. Alright, onwards to the neutrals. Go to Bashi Chicken. 1 mana 1/1 overkill, gain 5 attack. So you have to buff this for it to be good. This is the new Angry Chicken. It's unplayable in all formats. Yeah, he looks kind of cute, but he's unplayable. Serenade Taskmaster, 1 mana 2/3. How long can this go on? 1 mana 2/3. Therefore, summon a 0/3 free agent with taunt for your opponent. So when this dies, your opponent gets a 0/3 taunt. That's the 1 mana 0/3 taunt. 1 mana 2/3 is pretty big. Giving your opponent taunt is not that bad, right? I think this is fine. This has to be fine. 1 mana 2/3 is pretty big. I think this is fine. You play this in Zoo Warlock, and this is really big. Giving your opponent 0/3 doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is fine. Sharkfin Fan, 2 mana 2/2. After a hero attacks, summon a 1/1. After a hero attacks, summon a 1/1. Okay, this is exclusively a rogue card, right? Like, why else would you play this in anywhere else? This is just a rogue card. Swabby. Alright, whether this makes the pirate deck work, I don't know, but damn. Stupid neutral. This should just be a rogue card. Ticket Scalper is a pirate. 4 mana 5/3. Overkill, draw 2 cards. Whoa. That's an arena card. That's an arena card for C1. So 4 mana, deal 5 damage to a minion, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. That is an OP arena card. This is not playable constructed. Sightless Ranger, 5 mana 3/4. Rush and overkill, summon 2 1/1 bats. Okay. So if you kill a 2 health minion, you summon some bats. This is good in arena, obviously. Also, not gonna see playing constructed. There's no way. What did the bats do? You're not gonna play this. Amani Warbearer is a 7 mana 5/7 rush of taunt. It's a beast. This might be playing Druid, right? The Beast Druid. This is really good in constructed. I mean, arena, obviously. It's like a ball creeper that can attack. This is fine. Rabble Bouncer. 7 mana 2/7. Cost 1 less for each enemy minion. Okay. Is this a guy or a girl? I can't tell. Alright. 7 mana 2/7. Cost 1 less for each enemy minion. So if your opponent has 3 minions, it's a 4 mana 2/7 taunt. Oh, this card sucks. This card is actually just trashed here. What? This card is so bad. Your opponent has 3 minions. It's a 4 mana 2/7 taunt. This card is trashed here. Belligerent Gnome, 2 mana 1/4 taunt. 2 mana 1/4 taunt with upside. So sorry, Silverback Patriarch, you still suck. Battlecry, if your opponent has 2 or more minions, gain 1 attack. So 2 mana 2/4 taunt if your opponent has 2 or more minions. I guess this is fine-ish. This is like aggressively fine. I don't think this is that good. I probably is not gonna see any playing constructed, right? Like if this was seen play everywhere, then like Rimburst Agent would have been an insane card that people can't beat. I don't think this is good. It is a really cheap taunt creature though. I really don't see this. This is okay in arena too. It's okay. Like this is okay. It's crazy how 2 mana 1/4 taunt. I just think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Fire Tree Witch Doctor. 2 mana 2/2. If you're holding a dragon, discover a spell. Oh, this is obviously insane. 2 mana 2/2. Draw a card. Just requires you to play a dragon deck. Yeah, this is really good. Soup Vendor, 2 mana 1/4. Whenever you restore 3 or more health to your hero, draw a card. How do you do that? In Paladin, you can do that with Gene. How do you restore 3 more health to your hero? And why do you want to play it? Do a 2 mana 1/4 just to draw a card? This card sucks. This card is just trash. Water Boy, 2 mana 2/1. Your next hero power this turn costs 0. So 2 mana 2/1. Battle cry, do your hero power. What? Is this good? This does not seem good. This seems kind of trashy. 2 mana 2/1. This sucks. This has to suck, right? Why is this good? Oh! This is in Hunter. Yo! It's a 2 mana 2/1, deal 2 damage to face. Okay, I found a use for this. This is good in Hunter. 2 mana 2/1, deal 2 damage to face. That's playable. That is quite playable, actually. What about... Oh, in Zoo? 2 mana 2/1, draw a card. So it's kind of like the Kobold Librarian. Yeah, this is like a 2 mana Kobold Librarian. Probably not playable. Zoo, you want to play Keleseth, right? Okay, I think this is a Hunter card. This is a smart Hunter card. I found it. It's a 2 mana 2/1 charge, right? 2 mana 2/1 charge is not in the game right now. There are no 2 mana 2/1 charges. Imagine if you play a deck with like Wolf Riders, right? This is like a Wolf Rider. So, I think it's that. Murloc Tasty Fin. 4 mana 3/2, draw 2 Murlocs from your deck. Oh wait, Bluegill? Oh, there's Bluegill. Lol, never mind. But you can play Bluegill and you can play Water Boy. So you can have a lot of damage to face. I think this is playable in Smart Hunter, actually. I actually do. Alright, Murloc Tasty Fin. 4 mana 3/2, draw 2 Murlocs from your deck. When it dies. What? Oh, is Murloc still a thing? It's so small. 4 mana draw 2 though. That's insane. 4 mana draw 2. Oh my god, that's a lot of card draw. Okay, I think this is good, but I don't think Murlocs are a thing though. I don't know. This is a good card. 4 mana 3 to draw 2 is insane. Like, it's really good. Usually you don't get that rate. But, you know, Murloc decks, you know. Untamed Beastmaster, 3 mana 3/4. Whenever you draw a beast, give it +2/+2. Insta pick an arena. It's a 3 mana 3/4 already. How is this constructed? You play this in Hunter, Beast Hunter? But what if you don't draw it? I can't see. Oh! No. This is playable. This is playable. Because I saw an insane Hunter card that was spoiled. We're gonna see it later, but this is playable. Actually, you know what? Let's just look at it now. There was an insane Hunter card. There you go. Master's Call. We're gonna look at this right now. 3 mana. Discover a minion in your deck. Okay? 3 mana, discover a minion in your deck. Okay, whatever. If they are all beasts, draw them all. This card, by the way, let's just talk about this card for now. This card is bonkers. I think this card is ridiculous. It's 3 mana, draw 3. Hunters can actually draw the best right now. And it's even better than that because it draws exactly beasts. That is so good. This card is insane. I think this is actually one of the best cards in expansion. So good. So now, if you combine that with Untamed Beastmaster, that doesn't work. Because that requires you to put Beastmaster in your deck, and this guy's not a beast. Right? So you actually break the combo. So I don't think it works. Okay, so this card is kind of poopy. It's only good in this is actually really good in arena. You have a good rate and you get a small bonus. Like, even if it happens once, you're fine with it. So yeah, never mind. Dude, giving Hunter's card draw is ridiculous. Okay, actually ridiculous. Mass Contender, 3 mana 2/4. If you control a secret, play a secret from your deck. Okay, so 3 mana 2/4, draw a card, gain 2 mana for hunters. For mages, 3 mana 2/4, draw a card, get 3 mana. This has to be somewhat okay, right? This has to be somewhat okay. Because you're cheating your mana. That's reasonable. Play not draw. Oh my god. Guys, you digital dummies. When you play a secret from a deck, it's the same as drawing the card and playing it. Okay? That's why I said 3 mana 2/4, draw a card, gain 2 mana. Oh my gosh. It's better to phrase it that way so that you kind of like imagine what the best case situation is. I think this is playable. This is playable. Grifta. 4 mana 4/5. Battle card, discover 2 cards. Give 1 to your opponent at random. Wait, what? Okay, so you discover 2 cards. Wait. How does this work? So you discover two different sets of discovers. So you get 2 choices. Is that what I'm seeing? So you discover once, and then you discover twice, and then you give 1 of those to your opponent. What? That's so random. What? I don't know. I mean, okay, so what's the best case situation? The best case is you're playing rogue and you discover deadly poison and deadly poison. And then like deadly poison and something weapons, right? And they give 1 of deadly poison. Your opponent can't use it because there's this stupid priest. And then you can use either one of them. They're only neutral cards? What? That's so weird. Why did it say discover 2 neutral cards then? Oh wait, it's too confusing to new players, of course. What? That is so weird. This is a weird card, man. I don't know. You play this in arena because it's a Yeti. That's it. Okay. I don't know. This can't be played with constructed, right? There's just no way. Alright, next we have Undasta. 9 mana 7/7 roar. 9 mana 7/7 rush. Overkill. Summon a beast from your hand. This is playable, right? 9 mana 7/7. If you hit one of your, if you overkill an opponent's minions, then you get a free Ancestor's Call. No, this has to be playable. 9 mana 7/7 kill something and then you get something. No, this has to be playable. 9 mana. Oh, if it was 8 mana, it would be super playable. 9 mana is a little more awkward. But like, imagine if you played this with like Witchwood Grizzly, right? So deal 7 or deal 6, right? So deal 6 damage to a minion, summon a Witchwood Grizzly. That's already really good. So I can't see this not being playable. Hakar the Soul Flayer, 10 mana 9/6. What a weird stat line. When he dies, shuffle a Corrupted Blood into each player's deck. Oh my god, that reminds me of World of Warcraft, dude. Corrupted Blood, 1 mana. It casts immediately when you draw it, and then you take 3 damage. So 3 damage to face. After you draw this, shuffle 2 more copies of this to your deck. So you basically get infected. Yeah, you basically get AIDS. And then it just keeps on spreading, and then you just die. 1 second. Why does both player get this? Why is it only your opponent that gets this? Why does both players get this? That's so weird. No, this is so weird. What? Why do you want to play this? Okay, you want to play this if you can mill yourself, right? So you don't draw it or something? I don't know, man. Why is this a card? Like, what? I don't get it. This doesn't really stop fatigue, because you still draw a card. Oh, wait a second! Cast when draw. This doesn't say replace a card. Usually, when cards like this shuffle a card, you get a new card, right? Does this replace a card? Like this you go. This doesn't replace a card. Does this replace a card? You still draw a card? Oh, does it? Oh. It's a new keyword, cast when drawn? That's such a stupid keyword. It's not even a keyword. It's keywords. It's 3 keywords. Okay, whatever then. Oh, okay. I don't see this happening. This is just a meme card. Alright, we saw this already. Akali the Rhino. Wait, I thought Akali was a ninja. 8 mana 5/5 beast with rush. Overkill, draw a rush minion from a deck, give it +5/+5. So 8 mana deal 4 damage. Draw a rush minion from a deck, give it +5/+5. Oh, this is such a small, so small. 8 mana 5/5 with rush? Oh, it's so tiny. I don't like it. I don't like this card. I mean, obviously being proc it is insane. Because you get to draw a card and give it +5/+5, but... Oh, I'm not a fan. If I play 8 mana, I want to do something. Instead of just drawing a bigger card. I don't like this. I don't, it's too small. Spend Peating Roar. 6 mana, Druid spell. Summon a random beast from your hand and give it rush. Summon a random beast from your hand. And give it rush. I don't think this card is good. You're 2 for 1-ing yourself, right? You play a card, you're losing a card. You're getting a card. Okay, obviously you want to cheat stuff, like, you know, Tyrantus or whatever. But I think this card is unplayable. This is borderline unplayable. Crowd Roaster. 7 mana, 7/4. If you're holding a dragon, deal 7 damage to an enemy minion. So 7 mana, 7/4, cast Assassinate, basically. It's really expensive for this effect. 7/4? That's such a weird style line too. I'm assuming this is not that good. Oh, it's like a Blaze Caller, right? I think this is the best comparison is Blaze Caller. But the fact that Blaze Caller can go face is really good. This does not go face. I don't like this card. This card seems kind of bad. You need to be able to go face with these kind of cards. Like, if your opponent is playing a deck with no minions, or if your opponent is playing a deck of Zoo, right? This card is so bad. It's a 7/4 that kills like a Zoo creature? No, this is terrible. I don't like this. This card is bad. And of course, Master's Call. Alright, you guys said there was a new card, right? Let me see what this new card is. Oh, it's a new priest. Oh, there's also these cards. Wait, let me just keep on going with here. Holy shit, there's some new cards that get updated. Gonk the Raptor. Wait. Alright. Gonk the Raptor. After a hero attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. Wait. My hero is it? Wow, that's sexist. 7 mana 4/9. After hero kills a minion, it may attack again. How is this good again? Okay, so at minimum, it works with the Death Knight Druid, right? So it deals 3 damage, it deals 3 damage, and deals 3 damage, and so on. 7 mana 4/9 doesn't. It's not really spectacular. This is a kind of a yikes. I don't like this. This card is kind of poopy. Because once again, cards that depend on your opponent's board for it to be good, it's not good, right? I don't think that kind of quality is good in any card game. So no, I don't think it's good. And 7 mana 4/9, what kind of style line is that? That's a shitty style line. Wait, what? It may attack again refers to this? After a hero attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. What? So does this mean the hero or this guy? It's Gonk? The minion can attack again? That is such a bad wording. It should say this may attack again. It's your hero? Oh my god, this wording, man. Just say your hero. Oh, okay. This whatever. This card's still unplayable either ways. Alright, Bog Slosher is a Shaman card. 3 mana 3/3 elemental, so really good already. Battlecry, return a friendly minion to your hand and give it +2/+2. Holy shit, is this bad? 3 mana 3/3 self-sap a creature, give it +2/+2. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Holy shit. Okay, this is just terrible. I cannot see this happening. This is like a Nubarak. Oh, it's a Battle Cry. Oh my god, I thought this was a Death Rattle. Okay, never mind. I was like, yo, this is like a Nubarak Ambusher. What is it called? Anubar Ambusher? That card was so unplayable. Alright, Battle Cry is a little better. Return a friendly minion to your hand and give it +2/+2. So this is like UFO Brewmaster instead. Okay, never mind. It's UFO Brewmaster. Wait, this card is actually pretty good. It's a 3-mana 3/3 elemental UFO Brewmaster. And it can trigger stuff like the Slaves. Slaves is a good pick for this. Oh, this does not work on Shadowwalk, does it? Dude, that's so memey, dude. If you use this with Shadowwalk, it can actually bounce the Shadowwalk back to your hand. And they can replay. Holy shit! It does work. Oh my god, Shadowwalk does it even better now. It's a little RNG though, because if Shadowwalk casts this first, then it's not good. But like, imagine if Shadowwalk does like Chain Gang, you get another Shadowwalk, and then you cast this, and then you get it back to your hand. Oh my god, this has to be just... You can just abuse this card so hard. Line Cracker. 7 mana 5/10. When you overkill with this, double this minion's attack. Pure Arena card. This is so big. See, this is the card I like in Arena. It's so big. It's Ancient of War, but with like an overkill effect instead. This is a good Arena card. Not gonna see playing Constructed. There's no way this is gonna be seen playing Constructed. Ta Untatka. 8 mana 8/5. Battlecry, gain the death rattle effects of 3 friendly minions that die this game. So if your death rattle minions die, then you gain a lot of effects. This card is obviously good. I mean, how could this be bad? This card just cannot be bad in death rattle card decks. Hadronox. Yeah. This has to be good. And finally, the last new card that was just revealed. Sand Drudge. 3 mana 3/3. Whenever you summon a spell... Whenever you cast a spell, sorry. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1 zombie of taunt. Wait, it says 2 new cards will be revealed. What's the second card? Regenerate. 0 mana, restore 3. Wait. I'm actually more excited about this card. Okay, let's talk about this card later. Sand Drudge. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1 zombie of taunt. The taunt is actually pretty good. Alright, I think this might be playable. This is kind of playable. Yeah, I can see this happening. But holy shit, Regenerate is good. Yo, this card is good. Alright? Once again, first thing. Yep, what do I always say, guys? Look at, you guys know. 0 mana cards are always OP, no matter what they are, okay? It can say 0 mana do nothing, and it will still be good. Okay, maybe not do nothing, but do something. 0 mana cards are OP. Okay, next up, why is this good? This is now a possible get from Lyra, right? Like, if you get this from Lyra, you can just do it, just play it, just cycle it. All can I circle? All can I regenerate? It's freaking 0 mana, dude. This is freaking 0 mana. Does that make sense? Do you guys even parse this information right now? This is like miles better than Flash Heal. This card is good. This card has to be good. You just need to like be smart with this. This card is good. You can like Velen, and then just go like pew 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 with this, and with an Alkanite. Now this card has to be good. I cannot imagine this card being bad. Okay, cool, and that's it. Alright, so that's my first impressions of new cards. Woohoo! There you go, guys. So, yeah. Hey, Steam got a sub from Sage. Congratulations. Wow, awesome. Alright, so, yeah, once again, guys, when the full card reveal set comes out, we're going to be doing the classic Amaz compendium on all the cards. I'll give you guys 5-star ratings on all the cards that are good. And if you guys watch that videos, then you too can be Hearthstone specialists. Okay.